Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is when you hit bakugou in the middle of a fight. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. You stood in the living room, hands on your hips, glaring at Katsuki. Your shared apartment, usually a heaven of comfortable chaos, was currently vibrating with the force of your argument. It had started over something trivial, whose turn it was to do the dishes, or maybe who snugged the last piece of mochi. But it had escalated, as it often did with Katsuki. "It's not fair, Katsuki." You practically yelled, your voice cracking slightly. "You always do this. You make it sound like it's my fault." Katsuki, for his part, was leaning against the doorframe, arms crossed, a familiar scowl etched on his face. "You're the one who's being illogical, dumbass. I just pointed out the obvious." Just then, Ijiro, who had been trying to mediate the past 10 minutes, walked in from the kitchen with a plate of sliced apples, looking like he was trying to bring peace through heavy snacks. He took one look at your flushed face and Katsuki's unyielding stance, and sighed dramatically. "Guys, come on. Can't we just talk this out calmly?" "There's nothing to talk about," he shot back, frustration bubbling over. In a fit of pure, unadulterated annoyance, he took a step forward and shoved Katsuki in the chest. It wasn't a hard shove, more of a push to make a point kind of push, but it was enough to make him stumble back a few steps, caught off guard. Silence descended, thick and sudden. Your breath hitched, immediately regretting the impulsive action. Oh no, you've really done it now. Katsuki Bakugou. You pushed him. He was probably going to explode. Literally. You braced yourself for the eruption of explosions. But it didn't come. Instead, a strange sound escaped Katsuki's lips. It was a low rumbling noise, and it took you a second to realize what it was. A laugh. Not his usual mocking scoff, but a genuine surprised laugh that seemed to bubble up from deep within him. His scowl had softened, replaced by an expression that you rarely saw. Amusement, and something else, something that was soft. Ijiro, who had frozen mid-apple slice, blinked, and then he too started to chuckle, a warm, beaming sound that filled the room. "Hey," he managed to say, putting the plate down on the coffee table. "Did you just push Bakugou?" Your cheeks burned. "I didn't mean to. It just came out." Katsuki, still chuckling, walked towards you. His eyes, usually fierce, were sparkling with an unfamiliar fondness. "You know," he said, a smirk tugging at the corner of his lips. "You're kind of cute when you're all fired up like that. Short stuff." He reached out and gently ruffled your hair, the action so unexpected that it made your jaw drop. Ijiro, now fully grinning, joined him, wrapping an arm around your shoulders. "He's right though, like a little angry kitten." "I'm not like that, okay?" He protested, but your voice lacked conviction. The anger was rapidly draining away, replaced by a mixture of embarrassment and a strange fuzzy warmth. Katsuki leaned down, his voice a low growl that somehow still sounded affectionate. "Yeah, you are. And you know what else, Semes?" He poked your nose playfully. "That was actually pretty damn adorable." You spluttered. "Adorable? Are you serious right now? We're in the middle of an argument." "We were." Ijiro corrected you, squeezing your shoulder. "It's hard to stay mad when you're being so spirited." Katsuki pulled you closer, his arm wrapping around your waist, his laughter still a low rumble against your ear. "Seriously though, who knew a fish could be so endearing?" He pressed a kiss to your temple. "Next time, just try to aim for my heart, not my chest, okay?" You rolled your eyes, but a small smile finally broke through. "Oh, shut up." You leaned into his embrace, feeling the solid warmth of him. Ichiro wrapped his other hand around you. pulling you into a tight group hug. See? All that anger. And now look at us. Peak domestic blast. Thanks to a little shove that you had. He chuckled again. Well, I think that's a new record for fastest argument resolution. Katsuki grumbled, but there was no heat to it. Just don't make a habit out of it, okay? Or I'll push you back, you hear me? But his grip on your waist tightened, a clear sign that he didn't mind it one bit. You looked up at him, then at Ijiro, a genuine laugh escaping you this time. So, the dishes, then. Katsuki sighed, but the smirk was still there. Fine, I'll do them. Just because you're so damn cute pushing me around. Ijiro cheered. See? Miracles happen. Maybe we should make you push him more often. Don't you dare give her ideas, shitty hair. Katsuki growled, but he was already heading towards the kitchen, pulling you along with him. A faint blush still dusting his cheeks. You couldn't help but feel a warmth spread through you, even in your arguments. Your chaotic, loud, and sometimes physically expressive arguments, there was always that undeniable thread of affection that held you all together, and somehow, even a frustrated shove could be turned into something sweet. He watched as Katsuki grumbled good-naturedly in the kitchen, the clatter of dishes a surprisingly soothing sound. Ijiro had settled on the couch, already reaching for the remote. Hey, you called out to Katsuki, leaning against the doorframe of the kitchen. You're actually doing them. He shot a glare over his shoulder, but the corners of his lips were twitching upwards. What? You think I'm gonna back on my word? Dumbass. Unlike some people, I follow through. You rolled your eyes, a small smile playing on your own lips. Oh, really? So no more complaining about whose turn it is ever again. He scoffed, splashing some water. Don't push your luck, short stuff. This is a one-time thing for being cute. He didn't turn around then, but you could practically hear the smirk in his voice. Ijiro chuckled from the living room. He really does think you're cute, you know. He called out, making Katsuki let out an exasperated, "Shut up, shitty hair." And you just grinned, leaning your head against the cool wood of the doorframe. This was your life with them, a constant push and pull, arguments that flared up and died down just as quickly, always underpinned by a deep, unwavering love. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye!